Michelle's downward spiral in the wake of the tragic loss of her son Rory takes a terrifying turn this week as she hits rock bottom. She is really struggling, shares Kym Marsh, who plays the grieving mom. She is in a very dark place. To make matters worse, things are strained between her and Steve. They go for a meal at the bistro and Michelle has too much booze, reveals Kym. She starts being very loud and gets very upset, wanting to toast her dead son and shouting at the other customers. Michelle storms out and her frantic friends can't track her down. It's Robert who eventually finds her sitting on the edge of a bridge, and he's terrified that she is about to do the unthinkable. Robert is very concerned for her safety and what she is planning to do, says Kym. She is freezing cold and in a very bad way, however. As Robert tries to calm down his secret crush, he's shocked when Michelle leans in for a kiss. It's just the grief that makes her respond in that way, reveals Kym. It's difficult for Robert because of the way he feels about her. Rather than take advantage of Michelle's weakened state, Robert takes her to the chapel of rest so she can spend time with Rory. When Steve arrives, Robert gives them the chance to be alone, and Michelle decides she would like Billy to conduct a private funeral for their son there, and then it was very emotional to film, says Kym, and quite beautiful. Adam hasn't given up on his plan to steal the factory, but Johnny and Aiden tell him where to go when he storms into Underworld and demands a valuation of the business. Sensing he could find an ally in Aaliyah, he approaches her and proposes that if she does some fishing around and helps him with his case, he'll make it worth her while. Later, when Aiden turns down Aaliyah's request for a promotion, Adam's words are still ringing in her ears. However, rather than making a deal with the devil, cunning Aaliyah decides to set up Adam by supplying him with the keys to the factory and the fake password for Johnny's computer, assuring him that the place will be empty as the staff celebrate Izzy's birthday. As Adam unsuccessfully tries to hack into the accounts with Aaliyah's dodgy details, Johnny and Aiden sneak up on him and catch his snooping on camera. How will Adam react when he realizes he's been double-crossed? We get that Nick is the insecure type, but his paranoia goes into overdrive when Peter starts work at Streetcars and picks up Nick and son Simon. It's not long before the two men get into a war of words that sees Nick being booted out of the cab and Simon getting his finger trapped in the car's door. As the trio wind up at hospital to see to Simon's dislocated finger, Nick feels even worse when the boy seeks comfort from his dad rather than him. And things only get worse for him when he finds out that Liz knows about Steve being the father of Leanne's baby. Nick later spies his partner and Steve chatting outside Roy's Rolls and makes an impulsive decision to sell up and move with Leanne and Simon to Edinburgh. Peter finds out and issues Nick with a chilling threat: any more stunts and he'll let slip the identity of Leanne's secret baby daddy.